this one. Xavier, no restraint. Oh god. Okay, let's start. Recently, Xavier and I are assigned a mission by the association, pose as guests at a celebrity's birthday party in Goldwood City, and confiscate a batch of illegally traded protocols. You can do it. Yeah. Okay, here we go.
Mr. Henrik's birthday banquet is always extravagant. It feels like there are more people here.
I heard a renowned figure in the world of business was attending, so the Harris's family doubled the number of bodyguards.
I make my way through the guests and find myself alone in the large venue. A week ago, Xavier and I received a mission to attend Henrik Harris's birthday banquet. He's the heir of a corporation in Goldwood City, and do let me know if my voice is too loud, or the game's too loud, or you know.
The birthday banquet is just a cover. It's actually serving as a location for their protocore trade.
I see.
You two will disguise yourselves as guests to investigate their illegal protocore business.
And how did this turn into...
Remember to deal with it quickly.
The hotel interior is huge and makes finding our destination a challenge. Xavier and I decided to split up, but... Did something happen to Xavier? He hasn't contacted me for a while. I go to a corner ready to speak to him again through my earpiece, but then a stranger's voice calls out to me.
Did you come here by yourself? Where's your partner?
Wink wink. I don't know. A burly man wearing an expensive suit raised his glass to me. Pretending to be angry, I furrow my brow. He promised he'd accompany me to the banquet, but I can't find him anywhere. If I had known it'd be this boring, I would have never come here.
Your partner must still be a clueless kid. Young people don't know how to cherish what they have.
Hi Kennedy, thank you for the resub. 16 months, wow. Oh, you made coffee right now? Oh, me and Irisu are like, where is everyone? Especially when I need people to be here to sort of not feel, so that I don't feel too embarrassed having people watch me play this. Because this is gonna be really embarrassing. I was talking to my mum in another room. She was playing through my game. Oh, I see. Oh yeah, how's the game going?
It saddens me to see you all alone. Would you like to grab a drink with me?
As he gestures, I look at his collar and can vaguely make out a sun-shaped tattoo on his neck. Information that the Operations Support Center revealed surfaces in my mind. A sun tattoo. Is he Henrik's personal bodyguard? Believing Henrik's personal bodyguard might know a bit about the protocol deal, I respond. I almost forgot to ask. You're...
Just call me James.
Okay,
It's
James.
too noisy here. We have a rooftop garden on the 6th floor. It's a quiet place, and the atmosphere is nice.
Oh, I like rooftop gardens, although I would definitely not trust this man if I were the main character here.
Why don't we go upstairs for a drink?
Came back and saw that I am in a state of shock all day today. Yesterday submitted 5 minutes before deadline. Oh, good luck! James and I take the elevator to the 6th floor. The hallway is silent.
The young master booked the entire hotel for 3 days ahead of time. We don't have to worry about anyone disturbing us.
Walking next to me, James moves closer. It seems he wants to wrap his arm around my shoulders. Immediately, I grab his wrist, flip him over, pull out my gun from its drop leg holster and pin him against the fire hydrant. Oh, look at you, independent woman! It's nice not have anyone disturb me now.
Who are you?
Are you in a position to ask such a question? I take out a syringe from my holster and inject its colourless liquid into his neck. This is the NPX-9 poison developed by our organisation. You'll die from heart failure in a couple of days. But if you cooperate, I'll have someone give you the antidote tomorrow. If you don't...
I'm just Henrik's bodyguard. I don't know anything.
Don't you know where they stored the protocol for their deal? The expression on his face betrays him. I ready my gun and point its muzzle at his throat.
Stop! Stop! I'll tell you, alright? The protocore is on the 5th floor, room 5219.
There was no hesitation there whatsoever. Oh dear. I was really starting to wonder. I was like, isn't Kennedy always logged on, but family one time is not here?
A large number of bodyguards are stationed there, and the protocore is locked in a safe, but I don't know the code to open it. I'm not lying, I swear.
Just as I'm thinking about getting more info from the person in front of me, I suddenly hear a sound coming from my earpiece.
Where are you?
I'm on the 6th floor. What about you?
Room 5219. I already know the safe's code.
Jesus,
Start
he
moving.
moves fast. I feel a little bit inferior because of that. Right now, I don't have time to ask Xavier about where he went. I have no choice but to put my gun away and get to the 5th floor as soon as possible.
How are you going to deliver the antidote exactly?
There's no antidote. It's just a drug that makes people pass out for an hour. Meet me at the hotel exit at noon tomorrow. If you tell anyone about this, you're dead. James nods. I turn around and step into the elevator. After the doors are closed, the voice in my earpiece continues to talk.
NPX9? Wasn't that in the comic we read yesterday?
Yeah, all those lines just popped into my head. I felt like I could intimidate him.
Your skills in blurring the line between reality and fantasy have improved.
Then try to figure out if what I'm going to say is real or not. I'm coming over to settle a score with you.
I'll be waiting.
Hi Fancy! Welcome! Okay, finally we've got a group of people here. I'm happy. We're gonna need your teasing. Don't say that, Edisu. Many people lie unconscious outside room 5219. The door is wide open, welcoming me. I walk over to Xavier, who is in the middle of the fight's aftermath. He is focused on inputting the code into the lock. Did you take care of all these people?
Yeah.
As I speak, the safe opens. A small rose-colored stone lies quietly inside it. Xavier takes out the protocol and places it in the device provided by the Association to isolate its protocurve.
They'll be here soon. Let's go.
Okay. Even though I still want to ask him about where he went, it's only a matter of time before more of Henrik's men arrive. Escaping is our main priority. My team is not on command. Xavier slides open the glass door to the balcony. Cold air rushes into the room. I look at the vast darkness outside. Suddenly, I have an idea. Are we going to use a zip line from here? It'd be cool, as if we're in a spy movie.
I was thinking about using the fire escape. But if you want to do that...
We have a safety rope. I take one out of the pocket of an unconscious bodyguard and throw it at Xavier. Xavier hangs a hook on the balcony railing. With his back facing the brightly lit city, he looks at me.
Ready?
I quickly run over, jump over the railing, and wrap my arms around his waist.
Hold on tight.
He wraps one arm around me while the other grips the rope. Together we take a leap over. This sounds terrifying! In our rapid descent, the cool breeze pierces my skin. It's as if I plunged into the cold night. I know the view must be beautiful if I look down, but I end up meeting his gaze for some reason. This is so unnecessarily dangerous. I know I should be like excited for them and all, but I swear I hate the new update for Twitch Mobile. It's so hard finding channels you follow. But oh really? Koala mode activated.
I realized I was being followed, which is why I didn't contact you.
Huh?
I managed to shake them off, but I was concerned they might catch up to me. That's why I searched for the protocol by myself.
Why are you suddenly talking about this?
No reason.
Xavier shakes his head, turning his gaze away from my face, and just as I'm about to ask him a question, my feet touch the ground. I can almost hear noises from the hotel floor above us. Two men wearing suits have unfriendly expressions on their faces as they poke their heads out of a fifth floor window.
Should we move on to the next part?
Which is? Xavier grabs my hand and starts running.
An outlaw's life.
We make our escape downtown and slow down as we head into a quiet residential district. The streets are empty, leaves rustle in the wind. I feel as if Xavier and I are the only two people left in this world. Xavier?
Yeah?
You still haven't told me why you were explaining yourself earlier. He stops in his tracks, only to start walking again. His tone is gentle, seemingly gone with the breeze.
I just wanted to say, I'm not the kind of partner who would leave you behind.
Oh, I see.
I'm also not one of those young people who takes things for granted either.
Oh, I guess maybe he heard the conversation of what the guy was saying. Bless him. Taken aback, I finally remember what James said at the banquet. Those were words I placed in the back of my mind. Oh, you heard everything.
Yeah, you were very loud.
Of course, I know you wouldn't do those things.
I know you know, but I still wanted to say it.
Before I realize it, he's staring at me again. With him being suddenly serious, the conversation feels a little awkward. I nod and look up at the sky. The moon, which was hidden by the clouds moments ago, gazes down upon the land. We talk for a bit as we walk, then Xavier and I remember we need to find a place to stay. Xavier is just a Pookie. The thing with Xavier I find is that he seems really innocent on the surface, but he surprises you. And that's what I like about him. When I want to take Lulu to the kitchen with me, for example, to make my tea. So, I love how you say taking Lulu to the kitchen. I'm like a little phone. I don't know why I find that funny. I remember how much I do really like Xavier, but it was too hard to replay, so yeah, no, that's fair. I think it's best to just stick to watching videos of the dates and things. Who's saving for Xavier's birthday? Oh, I'm saving gems but for a different reason. I forgot to ask, how did you locate the protocol and figure out the code to the safe?
Well...
So the guy who stole the protocol said if you didn't tell him anything, he'd hang me from a rope on the 50th floor. He looks harmless, but he's merciless. How were all of you tricked by him?
Henrik seems very, sort of... He's not what I imagined, I must admit. He looks bespeckled and... I thought he'd be all, like, dangerous like Silas, I don't know. But Mokaroka, I'm guessing you're saving for Xavier's birthday. I don't actually know what his card's going to be like at all. Right, there we go. Hi Ravens, welcome!
We don't have any available at the moment, but we do have a double room.
You made it in time for the really embarrassing card that's about to happen. You guys are already out of single rooms?
It'll be morning soon.
There's only one bed trope. I discovered that's a trope recently.
Besides, it's going to rain later, and since we're close to the airport, almost all of them were taken after noon.
Are there other hotels in this area?
Even if there were, their rooms are probably filled up by now.
Hi Annabelle, welcome!
I can sleep outside tonight.
Oh, Xavier. Well, I'm good, Annabelle. What about you? Outside? Do you mean here? Xavier nods. It's going to rain. This place will get cold. We'll take the double room then. Same, I like this trope as well. After completing the check-in process, the receptionist hands me the keycard. Her gaze lingers on me and Xavier for a moment.
Enjoy your stay.
Why did it linger, I wonder? Oh well, you'll sure get to wind down, Annabelle. This card is gonna be really... Oh, I'm just imagining it. I'm already freaking out. What's this scenario? I don't actually know what's gonna happen, but I just know that Xavier's gonna climb on top of her half naked, so The layout of the room is slightly cramped, of course it is, and the lighting isn't good. Even with everything turned on, the room is somewhat gloomy. It's a good scenario. Thunder rumbles and raindrops quickly fall from the sky. They pitter-patter against the window, and this is why I love rain. Gives the cozy, it brings the mood, you know? I try my best to focus on the storm outside so I can ignore Xavier's presence in this cramped space. It's raining cats and dogs.
Yeah.
After watching the rain for a while, I can't help but feel thirsty. I walk over to the table to grab some water. When will this game go to VR? Oh my god, imagine Mocha! Xavier happens to pass by. It's difficult for two people to walk side by side in the narrow hallway. I have no choice but to brace my hands on the desk, using it to hoist myself up so he has room.
Your knee was injured.
I look down. The area that was covered by the hem of my dress now has a red mark because of my position. Maybe it's from the rope burn while descending from that hotel's upper floor, or it's a scratch I got without realizing it. Xavier kneels in front of me, grasps my ankle, and takes off my high heel. Oh, okay, what's going on?
Does it hurt?
Don't touch it. I pull my leg back, my toes curling up, but in the next second I'm pulled toward him again. Here we go. Jesus, it's raining actual cats and dogs. Not like actual, but in reality it's raining. You know what I mean. His thumb gently touches the skin beside my injury. My face is red like a tomato. Does he really know what he's doing?
I'll go to the front desk and see if they have any bandages.
It's just a scratch. It'll heal in no time. Xavier shakes his head, stands up, and leaves the room. I'm finally able to relax a little. When he returns, he's holding a box filled with bandages that have red foxes on them.
They said they only had these.
They're not bad. They're cute, actually. Even though we're talking about how cute the bandage patterns are, my gaze can't help but drift to Xavier. I'm playing other games from Jam, one of them is just a robot vacuum cleaner simulator. That's funny. Is the storm coming strong in England too? Yeah, it's been heavy in rain yesterday and today, actually. He gets down on one knee and covers my knee with a bandage. The dim light blurs the outline of his hair. I can't help but reach out and pat his lowered head. Cute! His hair is soft to the touch. Now that I think about it, were you listening to me talk the whole day?
Sort of, but not all the time.
What did you hear?
A lot of people approached you for a chat.
After smoothing out the bandage, Xavier puts slippers on my feet, and then he stands up and leans against the edge of the table, shoulder to shoulder with me.
They didn't talk much before asking you if you wanted to get a drink. When you said no, they said, "You're a special person. Won't you reconsider?"
I glance at the ceiling, an indescribable feeling in my heart. Then I continue the conversation. Yeah, you really were paying attention.
Did you reconsider?
Is something supposed to happen? Oh, I thought you listened to the whole thing. Those people thought I'd be a good partner to kill some time with, so they came up with an excuse to take me away. They will always say those words to many girls and be just as nice to them.
If I had known, I would have kept you company until the mission ended.
I was out in the rain last night food shopping. Oh no, Mocha! It's the worst getting hit by it. You didn't need to do that. I just feel... I glance at the little fox bandage on my knee. My lips unconsciously curve into a smile. You have your secrets too, but you're different from them. You're like a cupcake I tucked away so I can have you all to myself. Xavier pauses for a moment. I'm not sure if he didn't understand me or if he was thinking of a response. Only the sound of heavy rain could be heard outside. Why aren't you saying anything? Xavier turns his face to the side, and before I realise it, his hand that's on the table slides over. He hooks his pinky over mine.
I'm curious. The cupcake you mentioned, is it your favorite?
Hello, could you tell me when breakfast will be served at the hotel?
Sorry, it might take another 2 hours, but there's a vending machine in the hallway to your left.
Thank you. I'm not actually hungry, it's just the room I'm sharing with Xavier is too stuffy. If we stayed there for another second, a fire would have started. Just as I'm about to leave, the receptionist calls out to me.
Is the guy who was with you today your boyfriend?
Why would she ask that? Like, who asks that? Oh dear. I'm reading a book for review and so far to that I really like it. Usually I don't enjoy romance books, but this one hits the spot. Oh, that's nice. Ah. Christmas in Borrow a Bookshop. That sounds familiar. Oh, never mind. Sorry, I thought it was another one. Hi, Ali. Welcome. My mum does, and it's always so awkward. Oh my god, no. Some customer service people are nosy. Hi, Nova. Welcome. Okay. I thought it was like a Christmas version of the something pumpkin cafe or something like that. Him? Why are you talking about him?
Earlier, he asked if I had any bandages. After I gave them to him, he asked if there were any with cartoon animals on it.
Bless him.
I thought he was doing it for you. Those bandages are really cute.
Right. I'm reminded again of the little fox bandage that's still smiling on my knee. It is cute. Along with how he curled his finger around mine. But he can be a little mischievous sometimes.
Isn't that just love?
I don't know why I'm laughing. You're not wrong.
Good night.
I head into the hallway left of the lobby's front desk, ready to grab something to eat from the vending machine. Whee! As soon as I get there, I see Xavier standing in front of it. He picks up the cookies that fell from the vending machine and then notices me after he turns around. He doesn't appear to be surprised. Did he hear everything I said to the receptionist?
I was hungry.
He's like a bunny rabbit. Did you hear anything?
A few people went to the front desk. I overheard some of their conversations. Is there a specific one you're referring to?
The conversation I had with the receptionist. Oh, well, pretend you didn't hear it. Xavier chuckles and looks at me embarrassed. Embarrassed, I turn around to leave.
Are you returning to our room?
Look at his little, like, devious face. I'm going to move and live on another planet. Receptionist wants to play Cupid. Oh, honestly, like, I'm always like, when is it gonna start? When is it gonna start? After showering, I come out of the bathroom while holding a bottle of lotion. I glance at Xavier. I'm done. You can use the bathroom now. Thank you for the follow, anime stream, Rin. Despite the small size, the hotel room has everything, including bathrobes. He seems to casually glance in my direction. Noticing how I'm wearing a bathrobe, his gaze lingers on me for a second longer. He immediately looks away. Xavier enters the bathroom and I sit on the bed. I hear the bathroom door close behind me. The protocol on the bedside table is in a half-open collection device. It twinkles under the dim light as if enchanted. I stare at it and lose myself in my thoughts until I hear the bathroom door opening. It's still raining. I wonder how long it will last.
You have nothing to worry about. It'll stop when the sun rises.
Xavier walks to the armchair by the floor-to-ceiling window and sits down. He doesn't appear to be dry as water droplets run down his neck and land on his bathrobe's collar. With him wet like this, there's something in the air that's becoming more tangible by the second. Oh, here we go. Here we go!
What are you thinking about?
Oh my god, he's so dangerous using that cinnamon roll face, but then gets... Oh no, I'm scared. I'm thinking about someone.
Who?
The person who tends to my wounds. With my finger, I tap the bandage on my knee. The little fox is cute. I like it.
Does that mean you only like the bandage?
Look at his cheeky little face. It's as if he knows how to make my heart skip a beat. Girls, please look away now. Did you know this protocol can affect a person's senses? I've been staring at it for a while now. I'm not sure if it's affecting me, but I feel like everything's a little blurry. I can't see you clearly. Oh god, the music has started. We all know what that means. Xavier stands up, approaches the edge of the bed and sits down. The mattress slightly sinks at one corner.
Now that I'm next to you, can you see me?
He's got such an innocent face as well. Oh my god, I can feel it start. Purposefully pausing for a moment, I nod.
I guess your senses really were affected.
He teased me near the front desk in the hotel lobby earlier. It's time for me to return the favor. Xavier? Suddenly, he reaches out and cradles my face. I know, this music is a crime. It's starting. My friend who hosted me in Barcelona wrote to me today, I got into Otome because of you, and I am like super excited. And she sends a screenshot of some mobile game, so it's about some... What? Oh, Ganity. That's so funny. That's NU Carnival. Oh, it's NU. Yeah, that's a BL game. His fingers gently caress my cheek.
Can you feel my touch?
A little. His fingers go further down, his nails almost grazing my cheeks. It's like they're leaving behind the tickle on my heart. Only a little.
Can you smell anything?
I sniff the air around me. The permeating fragrance belongs to a shower gel the hotel provided. I shake my head. Weird, I can't smell anything.
Really?
He moves close to me, slightly leans forward and takes a quick sniff.
You can't smell it? It's similar to my scent.
My cheeks are flushed. I try to cool them with my hands. But as soon as my hand touches my face, he captures it. He takes my wrist and holds it.
It's good you can still sense a change in temperature. You do realize you're blushing, right?
My body stiffens. Then he picks up the protocol from the bedside table and examines it under the light.
I didn't expect that even this device wouldn't isolate the protocore's protocurves. Though maybe it's because you were just staring at it for a long time.
I tug at his sleeve, unable to figure out whether I'm meaning to be flirty or not. You shouldn't look at it. What if you end up like me? What then?
Don't worry. It only affects the senses.
He slowly places the protocol back on the bedside table and turns to look at me. It's almost as if tiny flames are flickering in the depths of his gaze. They're faint yet ready to ignite my soul at any moment.
It's good that the protocore hasn't gained the ability to affect emotions.
So emotions can be influenced by protocols? How frightening.
That's not the most frightening thing, though.
What do you mean?
The most frightening thing is what I'm experiencing right now.
I was busy on... Oh, Canty, you got your... Oh my god, exciting! I will be playing Zelda after this. I need him biblically. I like the sci-fi-esque music. Yeah, it's nice, right? Huh? He lifts my hand and nuzzles it.
At this very moment, I'm trapped by something.
When he looks up at me, there's a fleeting emotion in his eyes that's tinged with desperation. Has Xavier been ignited by the sparks in my gaze?
Before the rain stops, is there anything you want to do?
I look at the lotion that's next to protocol on the bedside table. Why is there lotion? Xavier follows my gaze. I wonder if he'll call out my bluff when I ask questions I already know the answers to. But does it really matter? You're acting just like me. Did you notice that? That puppy face was saying wow. Puppy face while saying wild stuff. I know, look at his, like, he's got such a puppy face. Is it starting? It's starting, isn't it? Oh, here we go.
The protocore's protocurves can dull a person's senses.
Why am I getting excited over a leg?
Yeah.
This is not the Victorian times.
It's possible. I won't be able to feel you anymore from now on.
Oh my god! Oh my god! What is happening?
Strawberry.
I just feel like, because of the knee, I feel like things are gonna happen. If you know what I mean.
That scent is cherry. Was I right? You need to do
I
it
do need
harder.
my fan. Oh, well, here we go. We're going down.
Too gentle.
What's going on? What is actually going on?
If I still haven't felt it, does this mean I'm a lost cause?
This kind of reminds me a little bit of Raphael's fragrance one. But like with more skin color. Oh, we're looking at his ear now. I knew there'd be noises. Oh, here we go.
Since that's the case, tonight will be the last time. But your sensory test isn't over yet. Let's do a taste test.
It's not ending? I thought that'd be it. Oh my god!
It doesn't need that much composure.
How? 17 plus? How?
Something indecent.
It's just unreal. I didn't think we'd actually see the, like, you know, one on top of the other and all of this happening. Oh my god. Okay, right. The rest I don't care about. I'm joking. Oh my god. A leg is still a lot in Otome World. It's so true. I needed my fan. The rain doesn't stop until dawn. Does rain mean something else, much like the pearls that appeared in that poem? I don't know if any of you know of it. I think Mokka, you will. Diving for pearls. Sorry. Xavier still fast asleep. On his collarbone is... The memories of last night are still vivid in my mind. I bet they are. I find the bandages he got yesterday, take one and carefully put it to the red mark on Xavier's collarbone. That seems to wake him up, his eyebrows twitch. As I try to get up, he pulls me into his arms. It's time for us to check out.
Let's stay here a little while longer. A few more minutes.
They were at it all night, so much so that he's so tired. I shift into a comfortable position, look at the pendant light. You know, the device provided by the squad are flawless. They can easily isolate protocol's protocurves. Unicorn's logistic team wouldn't be so careless.
But isn't this common knowledge?
I nod. Only idiots would think a protocol could affect them. While his eyes are closed, he nods along with me, yet he hugs me even tighter.
Yeah, only idiots would think that.
I'm calling the ambulance. But wow, that got intense. The engine is intact, it seems. Oh dear me. But yeah, so that was Xavier's No Restraint. Oh my god, that was just... I don't know which one I've played so far has been like the most scandalous, if you know what I mean. Like out of all of them, I don't know which one's made me... I think funnily enough, the Pocky one made me squeal most. The one with Xavier and the Pocky. I think it's because like I had to keep on pressing and then his face kept on coming closer and it felt very intense. So... But anyway, thank you for coming to this portion of Love and Deep Space. See you again